Hey everybody, Aaron Bishop here with the Bishop's Blurbs. In John 13:34 we read, "A new commandment I give you, that you love one another just as I have loved you. You also are to love one another." So is that it? Is that the new command? Love one another? We already have a command for that. Leviticus 19 verse 18, second half of it says, "And you shall love your neighbor as yourself. I am the Lord." We already have this command. This command was upheld already by Jesus as the second most important command. So what gives? Why do we need this new command? Why does he call it that? Well, if we turn back earlier in John chapter 13, we actually do read of another command being expressed. John 13 verse 14 through 15. "If I then, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also ought to wash one another's feet. For I have given you an example that you also should do just as I have done to you." Now the word for ought in that verse, that you ought to wash one another's feet, it's the Greek word ophilio, and it means to owe money or to be in debt to someone. So we're indebted to wash other people's feet? No, that's not it. Rather, we need to better understand feet in the ancient Near East. You see, in the ancient Near East, they operated on an honor and shame dynamic. Here in the modern West, we operate on guilt and innocence. They thought completely differently than we do. There were places of honor and things that you did that were honorable, and there were places and things that you didn't do because they're shameful. And if you come into contact with those shameful things, well, then you take on shame. And the feet were the most shameful place on the human body. 1 Corinthians chapter 12, when Paul speaks of those places of shame, that's what he's talking about. He's talking about the feet. So the action of washing feet in the Greco-Roman culture, as well as in Jewish culture, was an action that was reserved for slaves. The most shameful in society. The lowest of the low were the ones who were expected to wash another person's feet. You see, Leviticus 19 verse 18, it doesn't require any kind of abasement. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. It just requires a form of self-love. And once you love yourself, well then just pour that love out to others. There's no abasement. People have honor, you show them honor. People have shame, you show them honor. But it doesn't require you to enter into a place of shame to do so. This new command is to take on the persona of a servant. To debase yourself in service to others. It's this deepening of this command from Leviticus 19. This is the new command. Do unto others what Jesus would have done to them. There should be no limit to the actions that you could take in service to others. Nothing is beneath you. Even so far as washing feet. You owe it to your brothers.